I have a question. My husband received a decision notice in the mail in December. We filed. He came here on a K-1
What was the
visa.
decision notice? What was the
Oh,
notice?
sorry, it was a
A
denial.
denial.
Notice.
Okay, all right. So he came here on a K visa?
Yes, a K-1 visa, a fiance visa. It was only good for 6 months. We got married before the 90 days. Okay, we filed adjustment of status a year later. Everything was going fine. We thought we received a request for evidence in July. The request for evidence was for affidavit of support. I believe it's the I-864.
Right.
And I mailed that off, all the supporting documents. It took them so long to get back to us, but when they did bounce out, it was going to be a denial notice. We didn't know why. I got the notice in the mail, and it states that his visa was expired, or something like his visa was expired, and that's one of the reasons why, and he has to prove that he can't adjust status. So I was confused about that because I thought that we could file adjustment of status.
The answer is yes. As long as the marriage happened within 90 days of his entry, that's all that is required. You didn't have to file within 90 days. You could have waited 5 years to file, 10 years to file. Now, a lot of times in these denial letters, they have a lot of boilerplate. Boilerplate is just crap off the computer that has nothing to do with your case that they just add to it. But it sounds like to me, okay, you probably got like a 2-3 page. Usually in these denial letters, you get like a 2-3 4-page letter, and there's only one sentence that is actually pertinent to the reason why you're denied, and you got to figure out what that sentence is. I would generally say if you had an issue with the affidavit of support, perhaps you didn't do the affidavit of support properly.
That's what I think it is, because they gave me out in detail. I know what I did wrong, but I just and one thing I don't understand. I think what I did wrong, it probably wasn't enough, including an asset, and I didn't know the asset had to be 3 times more than my actual income.
Okay.
I was confused about that.
So it has to be 5 times more, and you have to be able to demonstrate what that asset is, the value of it. You just can't say here's a house. So you just said here's my house and this is what it's worth. That's meaningless. So what I would suggest is this. Okay, the answer is, let's go to the end. The answer is refile again, do it right, and he'll get a green card. Okay, so you don't have to freak out about it. It's just you wasted time and money. But the resolution is file it properly, and everything will be fine. Now, you can either do it on your own and think you got it right, or you can have me do it and make sure it's done right. Those are your choices.